Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another awesome, wonderful vid. And in this one, I am going to ask, is rock and metal an old person's game? And the only reason I'm not saying old man is I know I have a few ladies who watch this stuff, so I'm just going to say old person. I'm just going to have to remember that, right? So, the question is, do mostly older folks listen to rock and roll and metal? And by older folks, I mean people over 30. And the reason I say that is by the time you're 30, your favorite musical tastes are well established. Okay? After you're 30, yeah, you might learn to appreciate some new genres, but what's what I'm looking for. Core musical taste is most definitely pretty much carved into stone by the time you're 30. So let's look at the statistics. Now, I'm going to link in the description below this website where I found some of this stuff. It's called Statista. Oh, I'm sorry, Statista or whatever. The statistics portal. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is favorite music genres among consumers in the United States as of June 2017 by age group. Now, I have no idea how they got their data or how extensive this is or whatever, what the sample size is. I have no idea. Let's talk about it a little bit. Unsurprisingly, the most popular music in the, we'll say, 16 to, oh wow, I'm surprised that old, 16 to 44, right? The most popular music amongst that age group for all of the, quote, younger demos is, surprisingly, pop music. I'm not surprised that that's the most popular in the 16 to 24 demographic. That's not shocking to me. It's kind of what I would have expected, honestly. I'm a little surprised. I'm not super shocked that it's, the most popular amongst 25 to 34-year-olds either. But I am really surprised that 35 to 44, that 50% of respondents said that pop music was their favorite genre. 35 to 44, that's a little surprising. I would have figured that demographic would have had slightly different musical tastes than pop music, even at that, I would have figured it would have been rap or rock or something that was, popular when those people were younger. So I'm really surprised it's pop music, but whatever, I digress. So, rock music. Let's talk about rock music. Percentage of 16 to 24, favorite musical genre. Let's see. It says 44% said that, but see, the thing is, when you look at all of these statistics, they don't add up to 100%, so I don't get this. It said, because if you just look at a few of these, they add up to more than 100%, because according to this, for pop music, 16 to 24, right? Okay, 57%, okay? And then we go 16 to 24 years. I think we're already over. I think we're at 101%. Let's see here. Let's do 57 plus 44. Let's see if I'm right in my... Yep. I don't suck at math, apparently. We're already at 101%. So we're already... So I don't know how accurate this statistic is. So, yeah. And then it breaks it down a little more alternative rock. And obviously... these percentages are adding up to more than 100%. So I don't know how accurate this is. My general feeling on this is I'm sure some, quote, younger people are listening to this. It's kind of a similar story with metal, though. Although metal, just to throw that in there, the most popular age group for it is actually my age group, 35 to 44. According to the statistic, 25% of people in that age group said it was their favorite musical style. I know that's not accurate. I know lots and lots of 35 to 44-year-old people, because that's the age I'm in. And I can tell you 25% of them don't think heavy metal is not their favorite genre. I think that's high, so that's why I'm really questioning the statistic. It's, yeah. So anyway, and then I'm looking at another statistic, and it said in 2018, 64.58% of respondents aged 18 to 29 stated they listen to rock music. That's a fairly high percentage. And by listen to, are we talking they heard a rock song on the radio? Are these actual fans of the music? Did they buy any music? Do they listen to a lot? See, these are things that we don't know by age group. In my anecdotal experiences, which are purely anecdotal, 25% is most certainly not accurate for 35 to 44 to say heavy metal is their favorite genre. No, it's not. It's a much lower percentage than that. Let's see. And as far as like overall, like age group rock and metal, most of the people I know who are really into it are over 30, by far, the vast majority of them. People on YouTube that I see talking about it, mostly older folks. You know, I just turned 40, so there you go. That's my age. And a lot of the people who I see talk about rock music on YouTube are either slightly younger than me or maybe, you know, up to maybe the oldest folks I see really talking about it are in their mid-50s. I don't really see people, you know, really past that age talking about it. I'm sure as the people who are currently talking about it age into upper age brackets, will probably continue to talk about now, change over time. But as of right now, it certainly seems to be kind of, for the most part, late 30s to mid-50s people that I see talking about it. As far as fans go, whenever I go to a rock show, what do I see as far as people there? Well, I see a variety of ages. I see, you know, I see a fair amount of younger people and a fair amount of people my age and a fair amount of people who are older. So if we break it down, percentage of, quote, young people, what do I think it is? I don't know. I don't think it's 60%, that's for sure. Again, this is all my own anecdotal story. So whenever I go to a record store, who do I see flipping through albums? They don't tend to be young for the most part. Most people I see looking through the music are people like myself, right? 30 and up. So, I don't know. I don't know. Now, there are some younger people on YouTube who do promote rock and metal, and two that I can think of that are fairly well known. Now, I'll grant you, these guys are heavy on the comedy aspect, but they do talk a lot about rock and metal. I mean, they're guitar players. Stevie T and Jared Dines. Yeah, they're goofy as hell, but they're definitely on the younger side. I think one of them just turned 30. I don't know how old the other one is, but they, you know, they definitely skew younger than a lot of rock fans that I know of. So there are some, quote, younger people who are into it, but I think overall, I'm not sure how many young people are into it. If anybody out there knows more about this subject than I do, feel free to comment below. Let me know your anecdotal stories. If you are a young person who's into rock, please let me know. Let me know if you have friends, you know, how many younger people you encounter that are into rock. Whatever. Anyway, that pretty much wraps it up. As always, if you like this, thumbs up. If you hate me, thumbs down. Share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.